Hello, hello everybody. How are you? How is everyone doing? I am making sweet potato casserole to go along with our dinner tonight. So I'm just going to share this live video on my personal Facebook page. You guys know the drill by now, I would hope. If you're new to my page, welcome. My name is Riley. I'm Mom Fueling Hungry Boys. If you are new to my page, hello, Elisa. If you are just now jumping on, you guys, if you would share this to your personal Facebook page, I would appreciate it. Don't do a watch group. Just share it to your personal page. Let your friends and family know that I am on. Hi, Dad. We are making sweet potato casserole today to go along with our pork chops that I am going to throw in the air fryer as well. So I'm just sharing this on my personal Facebook page, and then we will get going. Sweet potato casserole. This recipe I got from my friend Alex. She lives in Australia, and she is the one that helps me with all of my media stuff. She helps me with my website. She helps me with my recipe cards and all that fun stuff, all the behind the scenes stuff she helps me with. So I got this recipe from her. She recommends it. It's a little different than a regular casserole because instead of the traditional marshmallows on top, it is like a candied pecans that you create, a little, almost like a pecan streusel, I want to say is what it's more like. Stephanie, yes, happy Monday, everybody. I hope you guys had good days. I hope that work wasn't too stressful, and you guys are ready to eat some dinner. So my oven is set to 350. My sweet potatoes are still on the, are in the pan boiling. So I just washed, skinned, diced my potatoes, brought my pot to a boil, put my sweet potatoes in there, and it says to boil them for like 15 minutes until they're tender. So that's what they are up to right now, you guys. So I'm going to take my fork, I'm going to go over there and just see if they are fork tender. Very, very similar to regular potatoes, you guys. What it is seeming like to me is some of them are nice and fork tender and some are not. So I'm going to kind of give it a stir, and I would say another 5 minutes, you guys. So what we're going to do, it's not on my schedule, but I am going to show you guys how I prepare our pork chops for dinner. When we do pork chops, I cook them in the air fryer. So what I am going to do, I'm just going to look it up one more time. I always forget what temperature my air fryer needs to be at. If you are just now jumping on, you guys just share to your personal Facebook pages. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Doodles. How are you? So just share to your personal Facebook pages. We're going to do a sweet potato casserole along with our pork chops today. Rory, can you text my mom and just tell her I went live? I always tell my mom I'm going to do it, and then I forget, and then she calls me shortly after I'm done, and she's like, you didn't tell me. I didn't. She's not really on Facebook, so it doesn't notify her like it notifies us. Thank you, Ashley. How is everybody today, you guys? All right, so we are going to do, it says 375 for our boneless pork chops in our air fryer. So what's cool about air fryers is you don't have to preheat them. I do preheat them when it comes to cooking meat, just so it cooks a little more efficiently. So I'm going to turn my air fryer on. Just right here in the corner, you guys. I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to turn it to 380. My air fryer goes in increments of 10, so 370 or 380, so I picked 380. Hi, Crystal. So, you guys, this isn't our sweet potato casserole, but we are just waiting another 5 minutes or so for our sweet potatoes to get tender in the pot before we start working with them. So I am just going to get the other part of our meal ready. So I'm doing pork chops in the air fryer. I highly recommend, if you do not have an air fryer, to get one. I also recommend that if you're going to buy an air fryer and haven't before, that you use a specific website to purchase it. And the website is called Morning morningsave.com. This website is where they post those screaming deals that morning shows have. They always have air fryers for stinking cheap, you guys. They're really good air fryers. I've purchased 3 or 4 air fryers from this website. They never fail me. I've purchased so many because I bought them from other people or bought them for other people. So we have Happy Monday, everybody. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Roxy. So these are our pork chops, you guys. We also get our meat from 2 different places. If we need it same day or next day, I get my meat from Valley Custom Meats here in Minot, or we also do a butcher box, and it's butcherbox.com, you guys. Highly recommend them. If you are so busy, you always forget to eat meat, get meat at the store. If you like having meat in your freezer to just thaw out, I highly recommend it. I use the website. You can get monthly boxes. You can get every 3 months. You can skip it and just request it when you need it. You can either have them send whatever they want. You just pick how much weight. Or you can go through and customize your box, which is what I typically do. I customize it. I pick steaks, pork chops, ground beef, ground pork, bacon, you name it. This butcher box provides it as far as butcher meat goes. These are their pork chops, you guys. Super thick cut, yummy, delicious pork chops every time. They come in 2 to 4 packs. It is awesome, you guys. So I pat my pork chops dry. Then I kind of switched my kitchen around a little bit. I switched my kitchen around a little bit yesterday because all of my baked goods for December overtook my cupboard. So I needed to shift stuff around a little bit to make room for all my yummy baked goods. So I pat my pork chops dry, then I just give them a nice coat of extra virgin olive oil. You can use whatever oil, coconut oil, canola oil, you name it. Anything you use to oil something will work just fine, you guys. So we're getting our pork chops ready, and then our sweet potatoes should be ready to go into our mixture. So they'll need to bake about 30 minutes in the oven. So I'm gonna get these nice and marinated up. This is mine and my husband's favorite seasoning for our pork chops and our pork wings. So this is one of them, Killer Bee Honey Rub by Cosmos. The air fryer, Janice, is morningsave.com. You can Google it as well. Macy, can somebody send Macy a reply and say that it's an issue with Facebook and that she has to log out of her Facebook app and log back in to get sound? It happens randomly on live videos. I follow a website company that does live videos all day long, and a lot of people have been having problems. So if you cannot hear, if you guys could just post a comment saying you need to log out of your Facebook app entirely and then log back in and you'll get sound. So morningsave.com, and then you just go, there's a search section and just type air fryer, and there should be a bunch of deals that come up. You guys are screaming deals compared to Target and Walmart and Amazon and stuff like that. So Cosmos Sweet Honey Pecan Rub, and then the Cosmos Killer Bee Honey Rub. You guys, they are to die for when it comes to pork. It's just a super sweet, spicy combination, and it is so phenomenal. It caramelizes really well in the air fryer. So I just season generously. The reason why I season generously is because when the air fryer kicks on with the air that circulates, some of that seasoning comes wisping off, and so I just kind of liberally season so that we don't miss out on any flavor. And then what I do is I do half and half Killer Bee and half sweet pecan honey, and it is so good, you guys. If you prefer, you can season your pork side down in the air fryer first and then season the other side when you go to flip it. Just make sure you get all the edges of your pork. If you have a thick cut of pork, you don't want there to be any sides that weren't seasoned. And we're gonna leave this like this, you guys, okay? We're gonna let it sit and season, marinate for a little bit. I'm just washing my hands off really fast, and then it'll be time to make our sweet potato casserole, you guys. And our oven is at 350 for our sweet potato casserole. All right, let's see if we can get this sound issue fixed. So I hope, Ashley, you got yours to fix just exiting out a million times. But how is everybody doing, you guys? We have 39 views. They've been hanging out for a while. So, you guys, if this is how we start our show every day, I might have to change the giveaway around a little bit. I'll go broke trying to support all these people that are supporting me. So I am going to take a rag really quick and wipe all these seasonings off so that we don't have any stray pork juice in our sweet potato casserole. And then if all these people are still hanging out by the time I'm done, we'll do a giveaway, you guys. Alright, you guys, we're going to get some antibacterial stuff. Just make sure I didn't touch anywhere with some pork. Hey, you guys, can we play a little quieter, please? Just for a little bit. Thank you. Kingston just gets so excited, you guys. There's a 4-year-old. He gets really, really pumped up when Daddy's playing. So, all right. How is everybody? All right, if this is your first time watching my show, you guys, when I get 20... Kingston, honey, you need to use your inside voice, please. Okay, so I don't see any comments yet, you guys. So what we do, if you are new to my page, I do a giveaway when we hit 25 live views that stay there for longer than 5 minutes and hang out with me. So we are going to do that. Crystal, we're doing a sweet potato casserole. So this is just kind of a holiday favorite, a side dish. So it's going to be sweet potatoes, sugar, milk, butter, eggs, things like that. And then we're going to do like a pecan streusel on top and then bake it. Tim, welcome, newbie. Okay, you guys. So what we're going to do, we are going to do a giveaway. What that means is for the next couple of minutes, hi Elisa, we are going to comment our names so that we can get entered into the giveaway. Once you comment your name, please don't comment it again. If you hear me call it off, I have entered it in and you are in the giveaway and you don't need to say your name again, and it really speeds the process up so that we can get to cooking. I love my air fryer, you guys. So awesome. So I'm gonna start with Elisa Clark. We're gonna do Janice Johnson. Janice, let me know if you find that website and if you find a good air fryer deal. Tom, welcome. Oh, I think it's Tim. Yep, Tim. I don't want to mess that up. I typed Tim and said Tom. Roxy Blake. Sarah Salinger. Hey girl, how are you? Long time no see. Crystal, I'm glad you made it home safe and your kids aren't super mad at you. Brenna, Bauer, Jody Hahn. Welcome, you guys. I'm seeing a couple of familiar names. Welcome back. We are going to make the sweet potato casserole. I'm also making, so Jody Hahn, Deanna Claffey, Sarah Peterson. I am also making air fryer pork chops. So I have kind of explained how we do our pork chops here. So I have my air fryer set at, so I got Crystal Sewell and Dory. So I have my air fryer set at 380, you guys, and we are just gonna cook our pork chops. I think I do about 12 minutes, 6 minutes on each side, and they are so tender, so juicy, nice and crispy on the outside. So Roxy, I think I got you already, sweetie. So Roxy Blake, yep, Dory Michelle, Roxy Blake, my dad, we'll give him a chance to win. Denise. I'm surprised my husband has not commented his name yet. He loves doing that. Andrea Slagle. I hope, you guys, if I butcher your names, I'm so sorry. I know I missed your face too, Sarah. It has been way too long. Holly Ruggles. You guys, if you are just jumping on, we are doing a giveaway. Deanna Claffey, I've got you. We are doing a giveaway for there being 25 live views that stayed there longer than 5 minutes. We do this as my appreciation to you guys for hanging out with me and supporting my dream. I have Andrea Slagle, Holly Ruggles, Heather Wallner, Sabrina Mayring, Tammy, welcome back, girl. Maybe you can win something today. Jennifer Bennett, Crystal, yeah, they really jump up there when I start to do my giveaway. The key is they have to stay there for longer than 5 minutes. Sarah, honestly, when it comes to an air fryer, you don't need to be fancy. It doesn't need to be special. I bought 3 or 4 different brands. They've all been great. They've all lasted the time. Like I said, I mean, you just need to be able to adjust the temperature and adjust the time. It doesn't need to do anything fancy. I know somebody that bought the air fryer oven and it's almost too fancy and she can't do like meals like I can and just throw stuff in, toss it around, and I do all of my reheated food in there. I don't really ever use my microwave for reheating. Anything that I would put in my oven, if it fits in my, if it fits in my air fryer, it goes in my air fryer. So it's not bad, not bad. Bree, you're late to the party, but you are here. I will enter your name in. So I hope everybody is good. I hope everybody has had a chance to enter their name. I'm going to go through and say everybody's name. If you don't hear your name, comment. But if you hear your name, please don't comment your name again. Elisa Clark, Janice Johnson, Tim Gofferth, Roxy Blake, Sarah Selinger, Crystal Marie, Brenna Bauer, Jody Hahn, Deanna Claffey, Sarah Peterson, Crystal Sewell, Dory Michelle, Dean Rasmussen, Denise Bateau, Andrea Slagle, Holly Ruggles, Heather Wallner, Sabrina Mayring, Tammy Condon, Jennifer Bennett, and Brianne Sattler. Tracy Klein, welcome back, girl. How was your day? You guys, we are going to do this giveaway. I've seen the live views fluctuate a little bit. We are sitting at 63, which means we've been at 50 for probably longer than 5 minutes. I am just going to take my sweet potatoes off of the heat. They are definitely done and tender, so I've got my sweet potatoes off of the heat in the oven, you guys. So, Sarah Peterson, since you were the last one to comment, we are going to do 2 giveaways, you guys. Since you were the last one to comment, Sarah, pick a number between 1 and 10. Those numbers are the number of names of the winners. Once you're... I can't wait to try those cookies, Crystal. I have so many sweets coming in and out of my kitchen for the next month, but I will definitely make those start the new year because those sound super easy, super awesome, super yummy, you guys. So I will share that recipe with you guys when I go to make them. So Sarah, if you just pick a number between 1 and 10, and we will get this giveaway going. We will do 2 giveaways, you guys, and then we will get cooking our sweet potato casserole, and then... if you guys have any questions about how I cook my pork chops, I can definitely let you know anything that you guys missed. I did let you guys in on a little saving secret on how to purchase an air fryer for less expensive than Target or Walmart. There's nothing super complicated about buying an air fryer, which is super good. So we need 6, and we need 1 more number, Sarah. We're doing 2 giveaways, you guys, 2 giveaways. If you are just popping on and heard the giveaway and have not commented your name, you can do so. By the time Sarah gives us our second number, we will get going, you guys, and I will close the giveaway, and we will do this. You guys, there's not that many people, so the odds of you guys winning are really, really good. One of my winners from yesterday or the day before, whatever day I did, one of my giveaway winners did receive her gift. She said she loves it, and she will post a picture tonight when she gets home. Anastasia... That is my air fryer, you guys. I didn't shut it off to preheating. So I've got 6 and 4. Those are going to be our winners, you guys. So let's get this going. We are doing the cog machine is what they call it. And bear with me, you guys. I do this the best I can. I used to flip my camera around and it was very easy. But now, whenever I flip my camera, it causes it to spaz out. So I have to do it this way. All right, you guys. So 6 and 4. So we are going to do this. When I do pull your name, Elisa, I'm sorry, girl, man, no luck. When I do pull your name, I do remove it so that it cannot be pulled again. It keeps the odds a little bit in your favor. Crystal, number 2, sorry, girl. One of these days, I'm sure you will win. Crystal, double Crystal, sorry. Ready, you guys? And the number 4th winner, Sarah Salinger. Wow, girl, good job. So your job is to message me on the Mom Fueling Hungry Boys page, your shipping information. That's all you have to do, and I will send off a gift to you through Amazon Smiles. If you have not heard of Amazon Smiles before, you guys, it is awesome. It's just giving back to a nonprofit of your choice anytime you use it. So slowly giving money away as I give my giveaways away. So number 5, 8, or number 6 is going to be our winner. So number 5, Roxy Blake, sorry. Number 6, our winner is, drum roll, Heather Wallner. Heather, I think it might have auto-corrected your name. It might not have. But Heather, congratulations. Your job, just message me on the Mom Fueling Hungry Boys page, your shipping information, and I will get a gift off to you. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you for watching and supporting me. It means a lot to me. If you ever want to know what kinds of things that I give away, just check out my page. I also have some of the pictures on my website. So if you are ever curious what you could possibly win and what it's really worth, just check it out, you guys, and it will show you. Congratulations, congratulations. Okay, so for this recipe, we needed about 3 cups of mashed sweet potatoes. I have never made sweet potatoes before, so I had no idea how many sweet potatoes it was gonna take to give me 3 cups. So I got a lot of sweet potatoes. If that's the case, we might double the recipe if we have too much, you guys. So my sweet potatoes are over here. I am going to strain them, strain the water out of them, and then we're gonna get them into the air fryer, and we're gonna just kind of blend them up. All right, you guys, get all that water out of there. Give them a little toss. Then I'm gonna set my strainer back in my pan so if it has any dripping water, we're not scalding our feet. All right, so I have my mixer over here, you guys. You can just mash it with a masher. You can use your hand mixer, your egg beaters if it's easier for you. So we got this going, you guys. I am just grabbing a spatula or 3 out of my drawer. I'm just gonna add this beater attachment, you guys, and I'm just gonna get these mashed up really fast. Lock it up, stamp away a little bit since they are hot. I don't want any to splash up when you guys start mixing them and mashing them. If you guys do not have one of these buddies, it is definitely, if you have somebody that buys you awesome gifts for Christmas, it is definitely something to add to your wish list if you cook a lot in the kitchen. It's not even just for baking. Like you see, I'm, mashing my sweet potatoes in it. It really, really helps in the kitchen. Make your life a little easier. All right. So we only needed about 3 cups of sweet potatoes. You guys see all that steam. Nice sweet potato facial. Sure that costs a lot of money at some spa somewhere. All right, get this off of my spatula. Then we're gonna measure out 3 cups and see where we're at. We probably have double the recipe, you guys. So I might double it. Anyway, I'm not sure how much it makes. It probably makes a bunch to start with because we're gonna put it in a 9x13 pan. All right, so we've got these in here. They look nice and soft. I'm just checking to make sure that there aren't any big lumps or chunks in here, you guys. All right, so I am just gonna measure this out a little rough measurement, you guys. How was everybody's Monday? Mine wasn't too bad. The cute purple bowl is from Amazon, you guys. My husband bought it for me. I can put the link in the description of this video if you guys are interested. It comes in a bunch of different colors. Super, super awesome. I love it because it also has a handle on this back side, you guys, and it just locks into place. The pour spout is also super, super handy when it comes to making any kind of batter in it. I highly recommend it. The only downside, it is pretty heavy. So once you get a heavy batter in there, it's kind of hard to pick up. So if you have a hard time with that, I would say stick with the metal ones that come with them because they are super lightweight and easy to use. All right, you guys. So I do have about double. Setting up for a week-long Santa shop at my kids' school all day. What is that? A Santa shop? Like, is it a workshop or is it a play? Guys, so I don't know. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the recipe the same because I don't know how much it makes and I don't know. I've never made it for my family, so I'm not sure if they're going to like it or not. So what I am going to do, I'm just going to set this extra stuff off to the side and I am going to store that for another day. And this is what comes with my mixer. So we're just going to use this sucker. Always wipe out anything that's been sitting in your cupboards. You guys, you don't know what kind of dust mites or anything have gotten into your bowls. There's nothing worse than finding a big dust mite in your mixture because you didn't wipe it out. Just a quick wipe. Your Monday feels long. Yeah, I feel Mondays are never a fun time. Not good today. You got some shots in your neck, so you're seeing 2 of my video. Oh, Renee, that sounds painful. Are you getting like cortisone shots or what? Usually does a full pan, Alex. Thank you for watching, Alex. Thank you for the recipe. So I will just keep it at 3 cups, you guys, and I will just save those sweet potatoes and maybe make this dish for a family and drop it off for them. Or my brother, he's hardworking out in the oil field and never has time to cook for himself. So maybe I'll make it for him and gift it off. All right. The kids can go in and shop for their family, friends, or for themselves. Oh, that's cute. And they use like real money that their parents give them. That's really awesome. Lacey, welcome. We already did 2 giveaways, Lacey. So welcome. I am just, my heart is just full, you guys, this holiday season. You guys are supporting me, and I just really appreciate it. So we are making sweet potato casserole. My oven is preheated to 350. Alex, I was guessing 350. I'm assuming your recipe was in Celsius since you live in Australia, and it said 180, and that sounded really low. But correct me if I was wrong in converting. All right, so we have boiled and mashed our sweet potatoes. Then we are going to beat in the sugar, eggs, butter, eggs, vanilla, and milk until smooth and creamy. I typically like to beat those things separately, you guys. I am just all over the place, which happens, you guys, when I do a recipe that I have never done before. Oh, I just lost some sweet potatoes on the floor. And even worse, you guys, I stepped in it. So now my sock is all squishy. All right, so I am transferring those back to the bowl because what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat together my butter and my sugar and all that stuff separately before I mix it into my potatoes so that I can get it nice and creamy and it doesn't lump up. 100% is in Celsius. Good. I was right in assuming. All right. So we need half a cup of salted butter softened. So we've got our half a cup of salted butter that has been softened. Scrape that off, you guys. Set that to the side. And then we are going to do 2/3 sugar. So I'm going to cream my sugar first, you guys. Just something that was taught to me when it comes to baking, and it's hard to break the habit. So we're going to turn this on. Okay, so Alex says to add more topping for the recipe because it's so yummy. I can do that. All right, so we have our sugar and our butter. We're gonna beat 2 eggs in. Kingston wanted to help me with this. Would you like to crack the eggs? Kingston. Okay, he's not answering me, so mommy's moving along. So, you guys know me. I always put my eggs into a separate container first because I don't like hunting for shells. All right. So, we are just going to lightly beat this first so that we don't have to overbeat it into our sugar and our butter. So there we go. We got that mixed up a little bit. And we're going to add that in to our mixture, you guys. All right, so scrape down the sides of your bowl. Get all that butter and sugar in there to mix it in with your eggs. All right, my computer screen keeps timing out on me. So we've got our sugar, our butter, our eggs. Then we need vanilla and milk, and we're gonna beat it until it is creamy. So we need a teaspoon of vanilla. I have finally gone through my big jug of vanilla, and I am on to my little one now. So vanilla, and then we need, here it is, 1/3 cup of milk. I am just using 2% milk, you guys. Nothing fancy. I'm sure you could use whole milk and make it a little creamier, or skim milk to make it a little healthier. We're putting a lot of sugar and butter and stuff into this, so I would say keep all the calories you can afford. All right, we're getting this mixed up until it's nice and creamy in here. Then we're gonna add our sweet potatoes, you guys. So I've got this all creamed together because I figured it would be easier to mix into our sweet potatoes. So let's dump these guys back in. Scoop them in there. So I would say, you guys, I cooked about 6 sweet potatoes, varying in size from small to very, very large. So I would say, 3.5, 4 sweet potatoes would probably be about 3 cups for this recipe, so that you don't end up over baking like I did and having excess to deal with. That is what I would recommend. All right. Scrape down our sides a little bit. Yeah, that was way easier to mix in, you guys. That was nice and yummy. How is everybody? I am making pork chops with my sweet potato casserole. I didn't know what else to make, and I know that sweet goes really, really well with pork. So, and our seasoning that I put on our pork chops is like a sweet pecan rub onto our pork chops. So I think that'll go well together. So we are going to put this mixture into our 9x13 baking dish. I am just messy today, you guys. All right, so we're gonna pour this into my baking dish. It doesn't say, to add anything to the size of non-stick. I'm going to just get down here, make sure everything is off of the bottom of this before I go to pour it into our baking pan. This is where my handle to my other one comes in really, really big handy. But I try to grip the bottom of this the best I can. All right, you guys, it smells really yummy already. Like I said, I've never made sweet potato casserole before, but it smells delicious. It's got a lot of delicious ingredients in it, so I would say, why not? What's not to love? So we are done with this for right now. I have our sweet potatoes in our dish. I'm just gonna kind of give it a shake to kind of even it all out. Then we are gonna set this off to the side. We're gonna grab a small bowl, and Alex says to do a little bit more, topping than what it says because it's so yummy. So I'm going to take her advice, and we are going to add all the ingredients for the topping in here. We're gonna stir it, mix it, and then crumble it over the potato mixture. So we need 1/3 cup of melted butter. So I had this out. So I guess I'm just gonna do 1/2 cup of the melted butter. Pop that in the microwave. Let that melt up, you guys, and then we're gonna do a cup of brown sugar. I'm gonna use light brown sugar. I do have both here. Dark brown sugar just has more molasses in it. So if you prefer dark brown sugar when you're baking, I don't see there being an issue in putting that in here. I'm gonna pack my cup of brown sugar to get lots in there. I have a little bit more than a cup, so like she said, I'm just gonna do it all, you guys. Your mom makes this recipe for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it's your absolute fave. That's good to hear. I think I am gonna do a little bit more brown sugar just to make up for how much butter I added. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this mixture the best I can. I keep getting sweet potato on myself, and I don't know where it's coming from. All right, so we have a little over a cup of brown sugar in here. Then we need 1/2 cup of flour. Let's grab out a measuring cup. Yep, 1/2 cup of flour. That's sugar. You don't need sugar on top of sugar, you guys. All right, so we got our flour in here. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit more than 1/2 cup, just a little bit. And then we need a cup of chopped pecans. So I just bought the Fisher brand. It was actually on sale at the grocery store of just chopped pecans. Takes all the work out of it, you guys, so you don't have to chop it up yourself. It says do about a cup, so I'm just gonna do a little bit more than a cup. Seal it up. You guys, my oven is at 350, and I'm gonna pour in all this butter. I don't have a clean spatula, so we're just gonna use the pumpkin spatula because it's all going in to the oven. It says a small bowl. I should have done a little bit bigger than this one just to give me some wiggle room, but I will make do. So we are gonna mix this up, you guys, until it's nice and combined, and then we are going to crumble it over our sweet potatoes. This is exactly what I was picturing, like a streusel or a candied pecan. I think it'll be a lot yummier than marshmallows. I typically don't like marshmallows. The Rice Krispies I made recently, you guys, were to die for. I don't like Rice Krispie treats, so that's why I only made 1/2 batch, because I figured we weren't gonna eat them, and you guys are already all gone, and I just made them the other day. Quick and easy way you use the candy yams. Okay, that's good to know. Use your hands to crumble it. Yep, I'm just getting this nice and mixed in, and then I will grab it by the handful and crumble it over the mixture. Just wanted to get those edges of butter in there. I'm just gonna throw it all over my counter first, you guys. Good thing I wiped it down after our pork chop seasonings. All right, so we're gonna scoot this back over, you guys, and we're gonna take this yummy, yummy mixture, and we are gonna do like that. This is gonna be so good, you guys. My husband loves brown sugar. I bet you he'll be coming back for more with this, you guys. I'm not doing a very good job at covering the whole thing. I don't know if it's okay that parts of the sweet potatoes are showing through. So maybe focus a little better when you're crumbling so that the mixture gets all over where it's supposed to. I did see a recipe for this, you guys, that you can do, Grayson, that you can do like stripes of this and bake it, and then when it's about 10 minutes from being done, you pull it out and do stripes of marshmallows in between, so that everyone gets what they like during the holiday season. If you have people in your family that really love the marshmallows, you can keep the marshmallows and do this at the same time and kind of do a half and half. And it looked really pretty, and you didn't have to sacrifice either one of the toppings. So there we go. My hands are too dirty, so hopefully that's why you make extra. Yeah, that wouldn't have covered. I would have been really confused if it not covering the whole thing. But that's it, you guys. So I'm going to pop it in the oven, and we're going to bake it for 30 minutes. When it has about 15 minutes left, I'm going to pop my pork chops into the air fryer, and then everything will be all done. I am going to move, you guys. I'm going to rinse my hands off, and then we are going to throw it into the oven. I will be sure to post a picture when it is all done, you guys, with our pork chops. I have my pork chops sitting over here. They are all seasoned up. And what I did with my pork chops is I pulled them out of the package. I patted them dry with a paper towel. Grayson, honey. I patted them dry with a paper towel. I then did a light coat of olive oil. And then I seasoned both sides with my sweet honey pecan rub. Cosmos is the brand, you guys. I highly recommend it for anything pork that you ever make. Pork loin, pork roast, pork chops, amazing. And Killer Bee honey rub. They are both super good, really yummy. Sugar, salt, honey powder, paprika, garlic, celery, sugar, salt, honey powder, pecan flavoring, and cake spices. So super good, you guys. Highly recommend it. So that is our sweet potato casserole. And then we are going to use our air fryer to cook our pork chops, you guys. Our pork chops are just over here. This is my air fryer. It looks fancier than it is. It's basic. You just pull the tray out. You set your pork chops in there. Just make sure that their edges aren't touching. You hit on. I recommend preheating it at 370 or 380 for at least 5 minutes before you throw your meat in there, just so that you get a nice even cook right off the bat. But typically, that's what's good about air fryers, is you don't have to preheat them. They don't take long. I don't know where my husband bought those seasonings. I'm sure you can find them online. I want to say he probably got ours at the butcher. Is where he got that. I can always ask him. I will, in the description of this video, I will post where I got my KitchenAid mixer bowl, where I can try and find our seasonings online and post those, and also the website that I got my air fryer from. I buy all my air fryers from it. They're super cheap and super inexpensive. They last really long. They work really well. It's a website of where they put all of the products that morning shows show on their show. They show products every morning of things that are deals or sales that are going on, and then those items go on morningsave.com, and so you're able to snag these things super fast, super cheap, really awesome. Just, I warn you ahead of time on this website, if you go on there, you will get lost looking at all these deals. They're amazing. There's really awesome things to buy. Electric toothbrushes I've got on there for super cheap. Headphones I've gotten on there for super, super cheap. You name it, I've probably snagged it off of that one website at one point or another. So here are our pork chops, you guys. They're just sitting here marinated. I'm going to put them in our air fryer at 380 for 10 to 12 minutes. They are really, really thick cut pork chops, and that's why. If you have any thinner, I would say only 6 to 8 minutes. Flipping halfway through, your pork chops will stay tender, juicy, crunchy on the outside, Super, super good. Highly recommend an air fryer if you don't have one. They don't have to be a big investment. They don't have to be hard to pick out. There's nothing fancy about them. As long as they heat up and they have a timer, that's all you really need. They don't need to be fancy. They get the job done. So we have 26 minutes until our sweet potato casserole is done. At about the 15-minute mark, I will throw our pork chops in, and then everything will be done all together. So that gives me about enough time to clean up my mess, find a way to store my sweet potatoes so that I can make this for my brother and drop it off at his house sometime in the near future. Check out my December calendar, you guys. I have posted that on my Facebook. My thing keeps trying to tilt towards me. I have posted my December calendar. It is a rough calendar, you guys. Sometimes I go off of the calendar. Sometimes I change the time. It's life. It happens. But I want to say, so we have the sweet potato casserole today. In a couple of days, we have mustard chicken, also a recipe from my friend Alex in Australia. We will see how it goes over with the kids. I don't know if they like mustard or not. I don't, but that's okay. I'm a picky eater. So we'll do that, and then we'll do 2 more of my grandma's recipes from her cookbook this weekend. I want to say actually 3 of them. We do lemon bars, peanut butter, fudge, and Reese's peanut butter balls are the next recipes, you guys, for the sweets department. But Thursday, I want to say Thursday, is finally we're doing an entree. We're doing a mustard chicken recipe, you guys. So I will post that. Hopefully tonight I'll get that recipe out there. Congratulations again to the winners, you guys. There's 2 of you. Hopefully you guys message me your shipping information and then I can get gifts off to you. My giveaway winners from the other day, one of them got their gift today and then the others are expected to arrive on Wednesday. So look forward to seeing those pictures and hoping that they like what I got them. I do have one other giveaway winner. Her item took a little bit longer from 2 weeks ago or when I was back in Minnesota, but hers should be arriving sometime this week as well. So yes, Heather, they are really, really good. My grandma calls it no fail fudge, so let's hope I don't fail. Yeah, Reese's peanut butter balls and the lemon bars. The lemon bars are amazing. They're my cousin Jordan's absolute favorite. They are super, super good, and I have never made them before, so we will see how that goes. I did find some paraffin wax, you guys. I'm hoping this is going to help me in coating our Reese's peanut butter balls when it comes to time, because coating my Martha Washington balls wasn't hard, but they just aren't as pretty as I hoped they would be. So I took the sacrifice and I went out and I found the wax to add to our chocolate to coat our Reese's peanut butter balls. So I look forward to that with you guys. So yeah, I've got 23 minutes till dinner time, so I'm gonna get cleaning and get prepping to put the pork chops in. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Please comment if you have any questions. If you guys decide to make this, don't forget to take pictures and post it on my page. I love to see when you guys make stuff for your families. If you have any recipes that you run into and you want to share, please feel free to share those as well. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye.